strawberries and cream. Oh, Eric, that's the best. I love strawberries and cream.
Isn't strawberries and creams delicious?
Yes, it is. And look at the beautiful bag it came in. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you so much for my happy birthday cake.
What did you think was in that bag?
Well, I didn't know. But until I saw the bag, it said nothing but cake. But that's a lovely cake, just the right size.
Okay.
Yep, we're going to enjoy that. We're going to have that with a little champagne. How's that?
Well, I have an idea.
What's that?
What is that? Oh, so what does the cake say? It says happy birthday,
It
right?
says, let's celebrate.
And happy birthday.
Yes, it's got the happy birthday presents right there. Nothing but cake, strawberries and cream. Happy bunt day. Happy bunt day. And
Now, there was another choice in flags,
uh-huh.
but I didn't want to end up having to sleep tonight with the ducks on the patio. The flag was aged to perfection.
You would have been out there on the lake tonight, right,
right.
on the pond.
Now, we got something else nice over here today. Why don't you go around this way and show us?
Yes, this is the coup de grace. This is unbelievable. Finally, after fighting with the old fridge for 6 months, or maybe a little bit longer already.
And show how easy you can get in here.
And now, look at this. I have this is my new lovely appliance. I can't tell you, the other one with the split doors just didn't make it in this space. So here, we've got now the correct shape refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
With just the one door. This is, I know it's the old-fashioned style, it doesn't have, all the frills, but it's a solid, top-of-the-line Maytag. And thank you, Eric, for being so insistent that it's Maytag. And look at these beautiful handles.
Yep.
And I'll show you inside, it's...
See, now you can open it and look.
I am. We're going to open.
Because it
the
opens
doors, and I
left
can
or right?
swing around this way, and I can get right in there because it's rock solid. See this?
Mhm.
And I've got tons of room in here. See, we've got lots of room in here. Look at all the empty space. The other refrigerator was already filled with just this much stuff. So,
Wow.
And this here, I've got room for lots more things, so I can't wait to
Hey, Grandma,
pick up my shopping order tomorrow.
check the freezer.
And here's the freezer. And here's the freezer.
What's that in there?
Look at that. And we've got a surprise, a bottle of something, with a silver foil.
And
Piper Heitzig.
And so you can reach all the way to the top
And
of the
I can
freezer
reach to the top, the other refrigerator.
without risk of falling. And
Yeah, and this is already cold.
that's right.
I can put it in the bottom now.
Well, take it out and show us what it is.
And here we have a beautiful bottle of Piper Heitzig to go with the dessert cake. Isn't my favorite, Piper Heitzig.
Isn't that nice?
It's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much, Eric.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. And we've got all kinds of goodies in here. And this door is really shuts tight. And I've got all kinds of room. Goodness, I can have a wonderful time shopping tomorrow for my groceries.
And now you're not swearing at the refrigerator.
No, because I can get right in here. The other one, the door would open here, would open there. I'd be in the middle, couldn't move. I couldn't.
And you couldn't ambulate.
No, I couldn't move around. Look at this.
Yep.
Beautiful shelves. Beautiful. So looky there. And we've got, I didn't even put everything, push it, there's a lot more room in the back, but I just put this stuff up front so I remember where it was. And, tomorrow I'm going to do my grocery order later this evening. And, tomorrow I won't have any problems putting away my groceries. Everything will fit very nicely. How about, isn't that special?
That is
Thank you
special.
so much, it is. I'm so glad Eric was insisting that I get the Maytag, even though it's the freezer on the top and the refrigerator on the bottom.
Sometimes, but this is
And
the,
this works, see, because I was concerned that it wouldn't swing past the stove, but it does.
but now what did I do to set your mind at
And
ease?
he figured out all the angles of the swing using trigonometry.
Right, so I had to run through a whole bunch of trigonometry
Yeah,
because what are we looking at here? It's like we had to use some trigonometric functions.
yeah.
We took all the measurements.
And he said, Mom, we took all the measurements and he said, it's gonna work.
Right.
And I love the color here.
Yes.
This is a different, this is the finger-proof part.
So one time
It's, very
it was
nicely
2
done.
weeks ago. 2 weeks ago Saturday, you almost wanted me to cancel the order for this beautiful refrigerator that fits because you were so concerned the door wasn't going to fit.
Right,
So what did I do? We took the measurements together
right,
and then I sat down and we figured out that what we're dealing with is like the radius of a circle. And also when we looked at,
and the 90-degree.
and then the 90-degree angle was like the radius of the
45-degree
circle.
angle,
Right.
and.
And then how when the door articulates open,
Yeah.
it's degrees of a triangle
Right,
as it swings open from the base.
right.
So, and then I put
I
together,
love that cake, it's so pretty. It's
and then I
almost-
put together all these graphs.
Yes,
It showed all the measurements. And what website did I use to send you all the measurements, the graphs, and the trigonometric calculations?
don't remember.
What did I use?
Which website?
Yeah, what did I use to help with all the calculations to get them done quickly?
Was it an AI?
Yes.
It was an AI, artificial intelligence
Yeah,
website?
it was Chat GPT-4.
All right, well.
So,
all right.
because they
I
have
knew
what-
it was an AI thing.
Right, because they have what's called the Wolfram plugin
Uh-huh,
that lets you do mathematical calculations and also graphing functions.
oh,
So
and
we
I just
can-
thought you just pulled that all out of your head.
So then, using the graphing functions,
Yeah,
was able to show the articulation of the door and how many inches the door articulates away from the body, the base of the cabinet of the refrigerator at different degrees, because there it is about 33 inches across,
yeah,
and then when it's fully open, it's 62 and a half inches.
right.
And so if you swing the door open slowly, the refrigerator door opens slowly, just to show us.
I'll do it.
See? That's all making a triangle. And then when it gets,
In here,
yep, and then when it gets open it to 90 degrees,
yeah,
see?
it's like
And that's like the radius of a circle.
there you go.
And we did all the measurements, we took all the measurements.
Yeah,
We measured from the wall to the stove, the cabinet. We measured the width, and we plugged in all these numbers, and I put all these prompts in, and then I told.
I can't get over how I took all this food from the old refrigerator
Mm-hmm.
that belongs to the apartment company.
And then finally,
And this here, we got all this stuff in there.
and then finally, what happened? By last weekend, you couldn't wait to get this fridge.
That's right, finally,
After, because you finally realize that, you know what, numbers don't lie.
right.
I had to do all the modeling of the measurements using AI, send it off to grandma to review at 85 years old at the time.
There
And
we
then
go.
she finally saw the measurements.
And look at, I can't get over all the space, and what I really love is this drawer right here. This is the handiest of all. What a great feature this is. It's the deli drawer, the deli and a dairy drawer.
Mhm.
This just makes life so much easier. Because all these little things that you look for quick in a hurry, the cheeses, the cold cuts, you know, that sort of stuff. Right there, and then this shelf for like the yogurts and the jams and jellies and the different seasonings that could be mustard and some of the other stuff. The bigger containers are here, and I still have a whole shelf on the bottom and another shelf and a half here, and these two whole shelves. I mean, it looks like, you know, it's empty. My goodness.
And what about the freezer? Can you show us
And
the freezer?
Well, we have a lot of stuff in the freezer right now. We have our pierogies, we've got ice cream, we have
Pierogies and ice cream.
pierogies up there with the ice cream, and we have our frozen cream puffs and our Belgian waffles, and lots of frozen vegetables, and our meats, and we still have room for, you know, for packing in a lot more.
Hey, Grandma, at the very top of the freezer, you see that green plastic netting? That was for your Piper Heidsieck bottle.
Oh, that's right. Kate.
Can you get that comfortably, or are you gonna
Yes.
feel like you're gonna fall over?
No, I'm not gonna fall over with this refrigerator,
Good.
because it's a good height. I'm not reaching up here and in like that. No,
Mm-hmm.
it's very comfortable height. This refrigerator is ADA compliant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It is ADA compliant.
that's right.
And whereas the other one was not.
No, that's right, and I could see why.
Yeah, it was, and
'Cause,
it was, and the non-ADA compliant refrigerator was causing Grandma,
a lot of problems.
yeah. I mean, we didn't need you falling in the kitchen, because I don't need to take you to bailiff to have Dr. Yosef fix the other hip.
No. Dr. Joseph doesn't want to see me again with a broken hip. No. That would not happen again. So I think we're good. I think we've got everything we need here, and this fits absolutely perfectly. You know, initially I was disappointed that we didn't get one with the French doors on top that swung this way and that way.
But what did you?
With the freezer.
But after you read all my AI model graphs
Right.
and measurements, what did you realize?
I realized that this door was the best kind of door for here because it's a whole door. And the others with the split door, even though the French door just is from here to here, let's say,
Right.
and you open it up, and you're still stuck in the middle. You can't swing the whole thing away. And for me, using the rollator, of course, the two doors just got in the way. So, this works.
See, so and you came to that realization after we did all the measurements,
Yeah, after taking measurements and
looking at
trying to
them,
rationalize it out, yeah,
and looking at the geometry
right,
and the graphs.
and the trig and all this stuff. I
Yeah.
was very impressed, Eric, that you were doing it.
Well, I had to find a way to calm you down because you were ready to have me cancel this thing, and by then it had already been manufactured and
Right.
was already en route to death.
This was just manufactured a month ago.
Yeah, it was pretty much I mean, it was clearing their manufacturing line like the week after we ordered it.
Right.
I mean, the week before we ordered it. Excuse me.
So,
So, yeah, and it came to rest in a home right here.
it came right to the house. Yeah, right to our apartment. And I like, this is the side, this stuff here, when they say, it's fingerprint proof.
Well, yeah, because that's a composite,
Right.
and that's what helps keep the fingerprint
But
resistant.
the actual, stainless
But the
steel-
composite-
But even this here isn't bad. You know,
But
it's
the
not-
composite on the side is very practical
Yeah, it is,
because it keeps the refrigerator weight down, keeps the cost down,
yeah,
and it is a wonderful insulating material. It does everything you need it to do for function, right?
yes,
And then if you look at these door handles, right, you see the anchors at the very top and the bottom?
yes,
Those are stainless steel now
wow,
because that's like a running improvement they did to this model.
yeah,
Because all the advertisement, all the pictures,
oh, yeah,
those anchors were the same composite material
is this,
as the sides.
yeah,
But then I noticed we got a little bit of an upgrade. So
that was good.
this is,
Well, they do new improvements all the time, yeah,
and I think it's going to be quiet and it's going to, we got that 10-year warranty up there.
yeah,
And we took out a service plan. Yep.
so we're good,
And it was professionally installed. So that's good.
yeah, the only thing the installers couldn't do was, install the filter for the.
Oh, because that came as an accessory.
Yeah, that-
And that's fine. At that point, I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight City Hall on that.
Yeah,
And I'm not going to ask the property here to do it because maintenance has no business doing that.
yeah. I mean, if we wanted to, I'm sure we could ask Oscar and pay him separately.
It's okay.
Yeah, you know how to do that though, right? You know how to do it?
Yeah. It's called, we're going to use Task and Angie's List. And we're going to put out feelers to have somebody come in and take care of both the filters for the sink
Okay,
and this. Because I'm not in the mood to go spend an entire weekend day moving this thing, trying to figure out the fittings. I mean, I have all the parts over there on the cart.
so you're going to put, Angie's List for what?
Handyman work, refrigerator handyman work,
Just for the refrigerator?
and the sink. Basically someone who's adept in a kitchen.
Oh, the sink to put the thing on it?
Because you want that upgraded filter contraption.
Yeah, that's,
And if I can,
I can probably do that.
and if we can knock it out, we'll knock it out.
Okay,
But yeah, so we got the thing in and that's it. And it's done. All right.
all right, and I love the cake, Aaron. I can hardly wait to have dessert tonight.
Well, we're going to have veal piccata first.
Right, oh my. Okay,
All right.
well, I'm looking forward to that.
All right.
I finally got dressed today.
Yes, you did. All right, so we'll see you. I'm gonna turn off the video. We'll see you after dinner.
Okay.